This episode of The Couch is proudly supported by Retrovision. Shop with the confidence that you're getting the best price on offer. And Safety Compliance Global, taking care of all your safety requirements. Thank you for supporting local.
Thank you very much for supporting local. Welcome to The Couch, 791. Let me tell you what's coming up. Jamie McCanty's coming up with the gig guide. Stick around for that. All the greatest events that are coming up, gigs and more. Talking Fit, the Club Fiesta team are here in the theatre very soon. Talking Pop Culture, Demelza Leonard is here. Talking Fashion, Bernadette Marie is here. And Payback for Alexander Acosta is coming. The City of Vincent Film Festival's coming up. The Film Project is coming up. Suzanne Warner, Councillor Suzanne Warner is in. And talking aged care with Nisha. I think that should just be enough. Oh, and Kate DeLuca is performing for us as well. Let's get straight into it. Episode 791, all around Australia, starts now.
It's showtime on the couch. Yeah, it's showtime on the couch. You can see it from your house. You can watch it from your house. It's showtime on the couch with Fred and the best in town. Oh, it's showtime on the couch.
Wow, what a big week. Welcome to another episode of The Couch. This is our third last show, only two more after this week, so I hope you can stick around. Thank you to all our viewers, can I say, in Melbourne and Adelaide. In Melbourne, we are the number 7 highest rating program. Thank you to all of them, and thank you to Melbourne. We love Melbourne, and we've been speaking about maybe next year coming to do a couple of shows from the C31 studio. So we'll hang on to that one as well. We'll try and do that. And Adelaide as well. Thank you very much. And Foxtel, as always, we're always with you on Foxtel and Facebook and YouTube. Let's get straight into the show today. My special guest to open the show is Jamie McCanty, Slim Jim. Welcome.
Fred, it's great to see you as always.
Thank
Did you say it was episode 791?
791. Next year we hit 800. We're going to have a big show downstairs in the theatre.
This is bigger than Blue Hills, isn't it?
Well, I'm still standing and we're still doing what we do with very little
Well
money,
done.
which proves it's all about the people. And thank you very much. 791 episodes.
That's
Who
fantastic.
would have
That's a
thought?
really massive achievement. Well done, Fred.
Yep, thank you. And that's like millions of hours of television, millions of performers, millions of guests. So thank you very much, Jamie. And you've got, talking about millions, I looked at your sheet here. You've got millions of shows and events
Oh,
coming
my
up.
goodness. Western Australia is going to be sport rotten
amazing.
over the next year. There's no doubt about it. Starting off with one of the great music artists of all time, Sir Cliff Richard. Is
Can't
coming back. Now, would you believe it? By the time he gets here next year for this concert in November, he's going to be 85 years old. But then again, Tom Jones was here recently as
You've got to
well.
give it to them,
and
mate.
absolutely blew people away. So Sir Cliff Richard is appearing at the Perth Convention Exhibition Centre at the Riverside Theatre on Saturday the 1st of November next year. Now, I should mention the fact that he has a total sales of 21.5 million singles
Is that all?
in the United Kingdom, and as of 2012 was the 3rd top-selling artist in the UK singles chart history, behind the Beatles and Elvis Presley, which is no mean feat.
Congratulations. What a wonderful performer.
And a great
he's
career.
We all know Cliff Richard because we all grew up with him.
Exactly.
One of my favourite songs was Wired for Sound. Do you remember that?
Oh, I do remember it.
I like tall
I love Devil Woman. I
speakers.
thought Devil Woman was
Yep,
extraordinary.
Devil Woman and Summer Holiday.
Yeah.
So many of us grew up with the Cliff
There was almost
Richard
like
stuff.
eras of
And
Cliff
the
Richard
movies.
music.
And the movies as well.
Well, that's right.
So what a wonderful performer. I can't wait for him to be in Australia. I don't know how hard it's going to be to get tickets, but if you want the tickets, get in quick.
Well, apparently the shows that he's been performing in the UK at the moment have been received beautifully. So it's something to look forward to, Fred, which I think is fantastic.
Cyndi Lauper.
Well, one of your favourites, Fred, and one of my
Girls
favourites.
just wanna
It
have
was like an
fun.
era in the 80s when it came to Cyndi Lauper's, especially with Girls Just Want to Have Fun. That was incredible. Now, you're not going to believe this. Her first debut album by a female artist to achieve the 4 top 5 hits on the Billboard Hot 100. Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Time After Time, She Bop, and All Through the Night. And it earned Cyndi Lauper the Best New Artist Award at the 27th
Well done.
Annual Grammy Awards in 1985. And she also wrote the libretto for Kinky Boots, which
Yes.
became one of the most famous plays on Broadway
did.
and in the UK as well. It's an incredible show based on a true story, and I've worked on that performance, on that show myself. It's an extraordinary musical.
Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi
Coming to
Lauper,
Perth,
well
April,
worth it. And she's
April
coming
25.
to RAC Arena
I
in
kissed
April
a girl and I liked
2021.
her.
That's not Cyndi Lauper.
No, that's Katy Perry.
Oh, there's Katy Perry too, exactly right.
Oh.
So Katy Perry's coming to Perth at the RAC Arena on Sunday the 22nd and Monday the 23rd of June next year. Now, I can't believe this. She has sold 143 million units worldwide.
Wow.
And her influence has caused her to be known as greatest of all-time pop song artists and 25th on the greatest pop stars of the 21st century list.
Well done. Katy Perry, absolutely amazing
And
performer.
you know, I really like the involvement
do.
she has on American Idol as well,
So
and the
do I.
way she mentors new acts and so forth. She seems to be a great person, a great personality, and something to look forward to. Her shows actually were sort of like the precursor to what Taylor Swift is famous for now.
Correct.
Massive productions. So Katy Perry should be no different.
Well done.
Now, one of the local festivals, and one of the only festivals sort of keeping its head at the moment, a lot of other Australian festivals have hit the wall. Blues at Bridgetown is happening again between Friday the 8th and Sunday the 10th of November, featuring this year John Butler, Dave Hole, Little Quirks and South Summit. John Butler and Dave Hole I'm very familiar with. There's a whole bunch of Western Australian artists and touring artists coming through for the Blues at Bridgetown. And what I love about Blues at Bridgetown is that it's actually formed by the town. The people that construct the entire festival are at the town, and that sort of involvement from volunteers and getting this sort of festival up and running is fantastic. And it started in 1993, which is,
I've been to one and it's amazing. It's
Yeah, I'm
amazing
glad.
a few years ago. But the Blues are just a big part of Bridgetown, so please support it. That happens on the 8th to the 10th of course, November.
Great way of spending a weekend down south too, is something a bit different with a bit of a musical aspect.
Book now.
Now, one thing that I really look forward to, and especially the UK expats will be looking forward to this as well, Tate that are appearing this week on Wednesday the 30th of October at the RAC Arena. So it's going to be a massive show on Wednesday the 30th of October. Now, Take That have sold 14.4 million albums and 13.6 million singles in the UK alone.
Gary Barlow is just amazing. I saw a clip only a couple of weeks ago of him and Agneta from ABBA
yes.
singing I Wish I Followed You Home, and I think it's just an amazing song. But he's just an amazing singer.
He's an amazing singer.
Beautiful voice.
And they had a whole bunch of hits that people are going to... It's a real retro
Back
mentality
for Good was
here,
my
isn't it?
favourite. I must admit, that was the one that got the stereo taken off me in Thailand. I booked a little stereo, I bought the tape, and I was playing it over and over again, Back for Good. Yeah, the tape
Are you
in those
sure
days.
our viewers actually know what a
Yeah,
tape
a
is?
tape was just a horrible
Okay.
thing. And then they came and knocked on my door 15 minutes later. They said, "Can we have the tape recorder?" I said, "You've only given it to me." I said, "Oh, no, everybody wants to borrow it."
Yeah.
And it was because of my singing.
You're singing.
Yes, I was singing very loud.
Some people are very harsh.
I know.
Fred. Very harsh. Live Nation Touring have got some great shows coming to Perth too. Amy Shark is playing this week, Saturday the 2nd of November at the Kings Park and Botanical Gardens. Something that's connected to the couch from the early
Troy
days.
Sivan, yeah. 8-year-old Troy appeared with us on the couch, and then again when he was 8 or 9 at Telethon we interviewed him, and then
That's
he went
true.
off to do Wolverine and became a hit all around the world now. Mentor, someone people look up to in the community. Music, he's just an amazing guy.
He's exploded. His career's
Yeah,
absolutely
look, well done to
exploded.
him.
He's appearing at the Kings Park and Botanical Gardens on Sunday the 17th of November. And then the big one, Crowded House. It's one of Australia's finest acts ever are appearing at Kings Park.
Everywhere you go, you always take the weather with
Here we are
you.
talking about your voice being critiqued, and all of a sudden you're singing again on air.
I'm hoping you get
You're
the hint and maybe
incorrigible,
put
Fred.
me in a gig somewhere, but that's okay.
I may have to. Crowded House coming to Kings Park and Botanical Gardens on Friday the 29th of November, Saturday the 30th of November, and Sunday the 1st of December. So 3 shows. There will be late sales, so it's worth hanging on to see if you do get a late ticket run.
Beautiful.
Crowded House have sold 15 million units worldwide and were inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame
And so
in
they should.
2016. Now, Crown Theatre's got a whole bunch of
I
musicals
know.
coming in. Some of the greatest musicals in history are coming to Crown. The Christmas musical this year, the Christmas holiday musical, is Wicked, one of the best in the in musical theatre history. Sunday the 15th of December through to Australia Day on Sunday the 26th of January
Now,
next
they
year.
tell me we've only got 2 minutes to go, so we'll try and
Okay,
fit them all
Jesus
in.
Christ Superstar, Thursday the 13th of February to Sunday the 2nd of March. That should be well worth seeing.
It will
It's
be
a
a
great
great show.
production. First debuted on stage in 1971. Sister Act, the musical starring Casey Donovan and Rhonda Birchmore, is coming in April. And just announced, Fred,
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Which one do you wanna
Disney's
be?
Beauty and the Beast. Oh, well, definitely the Beast.
Oh, yeah. Bert
It's a
Newton
fun
was
role.
on a one.
He played the wizard.
That's it.
In Wicked.
That's right.
The
But didn't he,
version that I
wasn't he in
saw.
Beauty and the Beast as well?
Um,
I thought he played the Beast, but I can't remember.
No, it wouldn't have been the Beast. But can I just say, it's a great show. I've done done the production myself. The music's incredible and well worth for you to take the kids out to see something special.
Lots of great shows coming up.
It is.
Where can we get?
Not being forgotten this time around.
No, and we never forget because you keep reminding us as well. There's some great shows, great artists. Please support them. There's lots of free events as well.
Please do.
Look after our local artists because they look after us and we need to keep promoting them. Slim Jim's website, what is it if people want more information about your gigs?
SlimJimEnterprises.com.au, or you can get us on Facebook at Slim Jim Enterprises. But either way, we look forward to any form of correspondence that you want to send through.
Sounds fantastic. Thank you, Slim, for being here today. And we'll catch up with you very soon on 6PR as well next Saturday. Now, there's a brand new movie that's coming out very soon. It's called Audrey. Let me tell you a little bit about Audrey. Audrey is a black comedy. It follows the self-appointed mother of the year. Her name is Ronnie Lipstick, who is living a life she never wanted with a deranged career, to be quite honest, a husband who the love has sort of limped, and she's got two daughters that she struggles to connect with. One of her daughters has an accident which forces this lovely lady, Ronnie, to take over her daughter's life and pretend to be Ronnie, and she lives her life all over again. It's a great Australian film. It's a comedy. I sort of describe it like Muriel's Wedding. It's sort of got that look. The cast, let me tell you who's in it. Hannah Disney, Jackie Van Beek, Josephine Blazier and Jeremy Lindsay Taylor. It's produced by Lou, let me get the name right, Lou Sands, and directed by Natalie Bailey. It's an Australian one. It's made in 2023 on the Gold Coast. And we're going to have a look at the trailer. Check it out.
You look amazing.
Yeah, thanks. I used to be on TV.
Anything we know you from?
No.
Welcome to life.
Hey.
It's my life. Another day goes by where you don't violate my human rights.
Off you go.
I am in a wheelchair, remember?
I don't want to go to drama school. I don't want to be an actor. I quit.
Audrey, we have invested so much time in your career. I gave up my career.
I'm taking a stand.
Jump already.
It's my life and you can't control it anymore. Audrey!
She's in a coma.
Does it look like she might be able to perform a soliloquy, put down a self-tape if a casting director requires one?
Ronnie. She's not doing the course.
Her success is my responsibility.
How old did you say you were again?
At 17 and 9 months. A lot of exposure to the sun.
Classes start Monday.
Mother is a bad bitch. She's got it going on.
Knowing what drives your character, that's craft.
EAD, bitch, mom's got it in the zone.
And you are?
Audrey. Audrey Lipstick.
Why are you here?
To prove them wrong.
Who?
My family. You'll be so glad you didn't give up on this opportunity, sweetheart.
My daughter's gone. Gone? For a pack of ciggies gone or gone?
Carrie used to be fun.
We're back, baby.
We can afford it.
Yeah, now.
Stab him, honey.
Fixed it.
I've only had to wait for my sister to end up in a coma to get reasonable access to the bathroom.
No worries.
I love you guys.
Isn't it nice? Just you, me, and Nora. Maybe it was all just meant to be. I'm doing it for my daughter.
Let's be wrong together, just me and you.
There you go. A great Australian film, like I said, made on the Gold Coast. Now, if you'd like to win one of the 5 double passes, we would love to give it to you. All you need to do is put your name and address on an SMS. Send it to 0439 929 929. That's 0439 929 929. The code word is Audrey, the name of the movie. Comes out November the 7th, thanks to Rialto Distributors, who make great films as well. And please support it. It is Australian and it is a funny film. Cade DeLuca is very funny because he said, Fred, you skipped me. I'm waiting down here in the theatre. But it was just a mistake, Cade. He's ready to go. I Have Nothing is the song. Here he is, young Cade.
Share my life, take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you.
Take my love, I'll never ask for too much. Just all that you are and everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Well, don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. If I don't have you. You see through right to the heart of me. You break down my walls with the strength of your love. No, I never knew a love like I've known it with you. Will a memory survive? One I can hold on to. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Your love I remember forever. Well, don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me now. Don't walk away from me. Don't you dare walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. If I don't have you.
Thank you very much to Cade DeLuca. There you go.
How good was
Future
that? A
talent.
Whitney Houston song, no less.
Wonderful performer, only young. He's only 17, just finished year 12.
Well done.
He was on Telethon last week. I said not last year. And well done to Telethon, by the way. Nearly, 84?
Nearly 84 million.
Let's split the difference. 84 million.
Bit of change.
Well done, and keep
done
up the
indeed.
great job. Slim, we'll catch
you.
you next week at 6 p.m. We'll see you
forward
here
to
next
it.
year. Thank you for being part of The Couch.
Thanks, Fred.
We'll take a break. More of The Couch coming up right after this. Welcome back to the couch. I've got my two favourite presenters on the couch today. Oh, thank God Alexander's not in this week. I wouldn't have any room. No room on the couch for him.
Look how good looking this couch is.
Can I just say welcome to Demelza Leonard, Pop Culture Today, and of course Bernadette Marie, Talking Fashion. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Now, you've got a very busy segment, Bernadette.
Yes. So today I'm just talking Kaleidoscope World of Fashion.
What is Kaleidoscope?
So this Perth Fashion reached new heights at the spectacular Kaleidoscope World of Fashion. It was held at Montgomery Hall on the 5th of October. It was a spectacular event held
you go,
by...
obviously?
I went. It was a busy day, so I was doing like interviews backstage, talking to people, dressing up in 3 different outfits. I was very, very busy, and it was so hustle and bustle backstage. So hopefully I'll give you a little insight into that today.
Beautiful. Go for
it. So before I go any further, though, we must credit Astrid Shittaboo. This is her event. She is the creative director of Kaleidoscope. It's her vision, her dedication that made this entire event possible. Look how beautiful she is. She founded Kaleidoscope in 2020, and she's created more than just a fashion show. It's an experience. It celebrates diversity and inclusivity as well. So, it's really great. And I think it's what our fashion industry has been missing. So, and look at the space.
Now, you both follow fashion quite a bit. Demelza, you're into it as well. Do you like Kaleidoscope?
I do. I was watching everyone's stories. Because unfortunately I couldn't make that one. But, it looked sensational.
Beautiful. So beautiful. And Wed Style actually dressed that. There was a theme, of course. Diamonds are forever. Hence why I'm in a few sparkles today. And I always bring my prop with me, and today it's my beautiful sparkle.
I didn't notice all the sparkles.
Didn't you notice it? So Wed Style did a beautiful job of transforming the space into beautiful crystal chandeliers, white and silver decor. It was absolutely gorgeous. So we had amazing people working backstage, including Franco Vallelonga, hairdresser to the stars, to the celebrities. Dare I say he's worked on Madonna in the past. So everyone who his hands touched, we were like, oh my God, the hands that have touched Madonna, he is a talented man. And now he's calling Perth his home again, and he's got a salon in Leederville called Palais de la Muse.
Is it expensive? I bet you it would be.
I don't know.
Well,
but
you need to get us in there.
I should go and find out.
Should I?
Do you need a little bit
He
of a
could do wonders
just
with you.
a trim, just with a shaver, I think.
It's a wave.
Fantastic.
Speaking of magic, the incredible Vicky Aldridge was the...
Sorry, it's Alexander, if you just want to...
He's cutting in.
Oh, Alexander's trying to ring a what? Doesn't he know?
He wants to know how the segment went.
Well,
but
clearly.
I said no, I blocked his call.
Yes.
Speaking of magic, the incredible...
It's over.
Vicky Aldridge was doing the amazing makeup backstage. She had this beautiful look she was doing on the models, these glitter lips that she was doing, which tied in beautifully to the Diamonds Are Forever theme. And here she is applying cement filler to Alexander's face.
Did they have enough stock?
Sorry.
Yes, I see that.
Have you ever seen Alexander without his makeup?
No, I never get up that early in the morning with him.
No.
And neither do you.
I would never be that cursed. So talking about incredible designers, we also, Reza Brightman was one of the most, her beautiful designs here. She actually closed the
beautiful
show.
Dresses. I love the
they
colour.
were breathtaking. So we've got this beautiful red number here. I mean, look at all the work that's gone into
Would you
that.
wear stuff like that, but it's really something. Would you wear it? And where would you wear that to?
If I had a special occasion or an event, absolutely.
It's not walking down Mirrabooka shopping centre.
No, like a ball or a gala dinner, like that.
Would you like me to tell him?
Alexander,
Look, give me that phone. I'll just quickly let him know.
Oh my God.
Do you want me to? Look, I'll obviously, there's a few secrets there. He said, why aren't you answering my calls?
Yeah, that's it, right? So I was fortunate enough to wear a few beautiful designers on the evening.
Any photos?
Yeah, so
Look how
here I am.
stunning she
Look,
looks.
I'm just one of the models here with
You look like the Real Housewives.
the Real Housewives of Perth
With
here. I'm
Charlie.
wearing
Beautiful.
Jonte. This is a beautiful sequin number with a matching jacket.
Have you done modelling yourself? 'Cause you
Yeah,
look
I have
incredibly
actually modelled
comfortable.
since I was 14,
Wow.
which was only 10 years ago. But so that was I was so lucky to wear that. And then
look beautiful.
a stunning dress by Quinn as well. So I wore that in the beginning of the night, this beautiful black number.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, so Quinn is a beautiful label. She custom makes pieces right here in Perth, and you can hire her dresses. She actually showed in the show as well, and here's some of her beautiful designs. So she's quite talented. And, you know, I went to her store before the show, before Kaleidoscope, and it is so busy.
Yeah.
So busy.
Isn't it
and
amazing? The economy's picked up again. People making dresses, ball gowns,
Yeah.
especially Christmas coming up.
Yeah.
Balls
It's
are coming
ball
up.
season
It
again.
is.
so
Can I
all
ask,
the
are they very
charities.
expensive, the dresses?
Well, yeah, dresses are really
Yep,
quite
fair enough.
expensive. I mean, all the hard work that goes, the individual
That's it.
beading and crystallisation.
Yeah, my fashion designer is a French artist called Target.
Oh,
I don't know
what
if you've heard of
about Camay?
Camay, yes.
Camay.
Or if my parents would say
Camay.
Kemarte. But
Davide Jones
Yeah,
is
Davide
the other
Jones.
one.
Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
that's
What else
nice.
have we got? They're wrapping us up. 2 minutes.
Yes, so we've Azulanta Core was one of the beautiful showstoppers as well. And just this photo does not even do this dress justice. It had fairy lights throughout the tulle and everything, and Charlie's wearing it here so stunningly. And then, of course, we're going to finish off with MJ Bale. All the men came out dressed so elegantly.
Why wasn't Alexander?
Oh, here he
You
is.
spoke too soon.
He wanted to
Where
make
he
sure.
is.
That's probably why he's ringing, making sure you had his photo up.
Now, look, speaking of MJ Bale, look,
Yeah.
all the men came out, you know, channeling 007. I mean, look at Alexander. He thinks he is 007.
Well, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I thought, but then, that's just
Do you
my
want
opinion.
my opinion,
Yeah,
though?
go for it.
I honestly think he's more like a 004 and a half.
Really? It just
mean-
doesn't come up to scratch, you reckon?
Do you know what? He's so confident. Who's
The
going to bring
tea
him
is that
back down
hot.
to earth?
Well,
Who
that's it.
is going to bring him down to earth but me? That's my job.
Well, I think so. You've done really well. I'm hoping there's 2 more shows left. This argument probably won't go over
The
Christmas.
lawyers
hopefully.
are waiting outside,
They
I'm
are.
sure.
Bernadette, thank you for a wonderful segment. If people want more information, you can always go to Bernadette's website, which is bernadetteMarie.com.au, lady on the screen. And have you got anything else coming up in the next few weeks?
Oh, I've got so many events coming up. Not anything in particular, but just
I
stay
do
tuned
love
to
all
my
your videos.
Instagram.
Love all your videos. They're
Thank
entertaining,
you.
they're very human, and they're a lot of fun.
Thank you so
And
much.
you inform. So well done.
Thank you.
Very much. Now, Club Fiesta is also a lot of fun. Not my type of fun, but if you do love a bit of exercise, that's a bit of fun, music and funky. The team is downstairs getting ready for another session. Let's throw straight down to them. The leader of the team is Hala and the Club Fiesta team. There they are, downstairs.
Thank you, Fred. Hi, everyone. My name is Hala, and I'm from Club Fiesta. Welcome to our Talking Fit segment. Today, I've got my team with me. I've got Simon, I've got Amanda, I've got Sarah, and I've got Taylor. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys. Hey, let me ask you something. Have you ever considered weightlifting? Yes? Then we've got a new program for you called Club Power, which is what we're going to demonstrate a little bit of segment for you today to try at home. So make sure you grab a couple of dumbbells if you have them, or you can just grab a couple of water bottles and join us. So what is Club Power? Club Power is a strength-based exercise program designed for everyone. It is known for the non-intimidating environment. That's what we set it up like that. And all you need is a couple of dumbbells. Really great for longevity, as well as good mental health, physical health. As you get older, good for your bone density. As you all know, weightlifting is really, really important for you. So this is why we created Club Power. All right, so without further ado, we're going to give you a little bit of a demonstration. So what Club Power is all about. I hope you're going to try it with us at home. Are you ready? Yes? All right, let's go. Pick up your dumbbells or a couple of water bottles and roll the music. Let's go, team. All right, bring it in. Feet outside your hips. We're going to come down 3 low squats. Let's go. You're going to step your right leg. Beautiful. Bring it down low. Come on wide. 3, 2, 1. Step it out to the side. Good. Nice and low. Good. Track your knees with your toes. Sink the hips just to the back of the knee line for safety measure. Well done. Keep your shoulders back, chest up, belly in. All right, guys, we're going to do a bicep curl. Down, step it in, step to the side, long and strong. Good. Bicep curl. Step the other leg to the side, front raise. Now, come on down here, feet under the hips. You're going to lift one heel at a time. Pedal squat. You're going to feel it in your quads, the front of your legs. Get down lower if you can't feel it yet. Yes. Well done. Come on up, shoulder roll. Feet on the hips. Now, we're going to massage those legs with those weights. Well done. Keep your shoulders back, chest up. Beautiful. Now, slight bend in the knee. Just a slight bend in the knee. Good. Keep your shoulders back. Lock your core in. Nice and strong. You should feel it in the back of your legs, your hamstring. Give me an upright row. 2 up, 2 down. Use your shoulder muscles to lift those weights. Just to the chest level. Well done. Ready? We're gonna do some clean and presses. Power up. Let's go. Push, catch, release. Bring it down. Give me a mini squat. Nice and strong. Push those weights sky high. Well done. You're gonna come down, give me low rows. Here we go. Pull it in to the belly button. Keep your elbows close to the body. Feel in your lats, the sides of your back. Good job. Stand up. Take a deep breath. Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now, you're gonna open up, elbows under the shoulders. You're gonna go bicep curls and down, up and down. Well done. Yeah, it's time to get in the groove. Now, we're gonna do a side serve. Side, you're gonna open up and you're gonna squeeze your biceps. One more time. Oh yes, feeling it now. Shoulder roll. Give me 4 in one arm. Up and down. Here we go. I know you're grooving at home. Oh yeah, here we go. Whoop. One more time. Imagine this is what you're doing at home or anywhere you like. Lifting in this good vibes. Tricep kickbacks. Go back and front. Here we go. Now, check the elbows. Keep them close to the body and you're only moving your forearm. Yes? Feel it in the back of the arm, triceps. Make sure you hold it slightly. Hold and release. Now, one arm, you're gonna give me 4. Let's go. 4. Lean slightly forward. Keep your abs nice and tight. Relax the shoulders. Let your biceps, triceps do the work. Other arm. Let's go. Woo. Here we go. See what you do to me? All right, guys. We're gonna do flies, shoulder flies. Open and close. Well done. You can stand up slightly more. Chest lifted, belly in. Looking strong, team. How are we doing down the back? Oh yeah, looking amazing. Looking strong, looking fit, looking healthy. Shoulder roll. Wow. Good job, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sure you have joined us at home. And this is how easy it is. Club Power, designed for everyone. Make sure you head to our website, clubfiesta.com.au. We'd love to hear from you. Any questions, you want to become an instructor, you want to check out a class, head to our website and check us out there. Thank you so much for having us today. Back to you, Fred.
Thank you very much, Hala. Always welcome. We look forward to seeing you and the guys and girls next week right here on the couch. Now, Demelza's back, and so is our lovely Bernadette Marie.
We are.
We've got talking pop culture, but it's pop culture, not pub.
Well, it could be conversations
yes,
in the pub,
pop
right?
culture.
But it is pop culture, yes. So
tell me what we're talking about today.
So today,
I know there's top ticks on there.
TikTok,
Yep.
TikTok influencers, not TokTik. They're getting parodied on Saturday Night Live now. So I think this is going to be really interesting because it's shown us that TikTok influencers have now gotten to that level that Saturday
What
Night
is an
Live.
influence? For those people watching, what is an influence?
So it's basically someone with a very large following that creates content on their TikTok or Instagram or whatever their social media page is. And from there, they influence people to listen to what they say
So
and
like
take
Alexander Sacosta.
Yes.
You would be an influencer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not saying
I'm
anymore.
glad you... Okay, thank you.
Just hand
So
that to
that's what we're looking at,
Brendan.
influence.
Yeah, so that's basically, so what's happened is Alex Cooper, see now you got me saying Alexander, Alex Cooper from the very popular Call Her Daddy podcast, Nara Smith, who is the mum who makes hamburgers from scratch, and Keith Lee, who likes to basically give some reviews on food in his car, have all been parodied in this 50th season of Saturday Night Live. I think for two reasons. One, the TikTok influencer has become somebody that people know enough. But two, I think this is Saturday Night's Live way of opening up to a brand new generation as well.
Look, you can see it being a smart move as well. Why not? You sort of tag on to people who are very popular and they get you more viewers, more supporters and more business. So well done.
That's exactly it. Now, Jason Momoa, were you ever a fan? Not really. Not really. Well, Jason Momoa may be coming back for a DC movie. It's not going to be Aquaman. He has been in talks with DC Comics to come back. He's asking to come back as Lobo, one of the characters from the DC universe. Now, the DC universe is the universe you like, not Marvel. Not Marvel.
Yeah, DC's good.
So
They've got
DC,
Wonder Woman.
the Justice League, Superman,
Thank
all
you.
of that. And I just thought I'd
I'm glad
relay
you're
that
telling me
information.
I'm glad you're telling me really slowly so I get it. Thank you.
So basically, he has said he's in talks with them, so we could see him coming back, not as Aquaman because that is finito, but he will be gracing our screens for DC.
Alexander, will you stop ringing? We're really busy. It's not all about you. Thank you. Thank you. Leave us alone. All right. We'll talk to you next week. Sorry about that.
That's all right. That's all right. Now,
You'll police at 000.
Yeah. That's.
So you reckon he's going to come back?
He will come back in some form, some way, shape, form, possibly Lobo.
Well, in this modern world, he could come back as Wonder Woman and people would accept it.
Quite possibly.
You never know.
Who knows?
What else have we got?
We have the Warriors concept album.
Yes, I saw that.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, the absolute creative genius behind Hamilton, the very, very popular Broadway show, has taken... Now, do you remember the 1979 cult classic, The Warriors film?
Yes.
So he has taken this street gang film based in New York and turned it into a musical in an album format. So he has said that he has no plans on turning this into an actual musical. However, this concept album he's grabbed some of the biggest names in New York and music. Busta Rhymes, RZA and Ghostface Killah from Wu-Tang Clan. He's got Chris Rivers, who is the son of Big Pun. He's got Nas as a producer and managed to get Lauryn Hill on the track, and she plays Cyrus, who's the gang, basically the gang lord that gets shot in the film. So he has released this with Issa Davies. It is unbelievable, and on top of this they've flipped the characters, so whereas in the film it's males who play the gang members, in the Warriors they're women, and it actually brings a really interesting, softer, feminine and I watched the film the other night and I feel like I connected more with the concept album than I did with the actual movie.
Okay, better than the original?
I think it has its different merits, but I can see why, for so many people, particularly New Yorkers, this is such a pivotal and quite an iconic project from Lin.
Look out for it. When does it come out?
It's out already, so on Spotify.
Well done. And what else have you got for us?
And also Joker is heading to, Joker 2 is heading to streaming. So it has bombed compared to its $1 billion predecessor. It has bombed. So basically it is not doing anything close to it. This one, Shazam and Borderlands.
Why do you think it's bombed? What would you say?
It's a musical to start off with. The first one was a drama, it was a film, and now the fact that this one is a musical, people didn't necessarily ask for that. And even though if you were following the story, you knew that what was coming, it doesn't matter whether Lady Gaga was a part of it, whether you had Joaquin Phoenix back for it. This is just, it's not doing what it wants. So it will be out on streaming this week, and then it will also end up on DVD and Blu-ray in time for Christmas.
It's funny because the Penguin's out at the moment.
Penguin
as well.
is doing
so you got
amazingly.
Joker, Penguin. I wonder if these spin-offs, this is telling you they're not going to be as popular as Batman and Robin type thing.
I don't necessarily know. I think it's going to come down to good storytelling and creating content and movies that people actually want to watch.
Very true. Exactly what all of us what do you call them again? Influencers.
Influencers.
Hey,
yes.
if we want more information about you, we've got a wonderful website. Tell us the Divas
At
Guide.
divasguide.com.au.
There you go, on the screen. Thank you to Demelza. Thank you to Bernadette Marie. It's been a lovely segment today.
It has.
Have you enjoyed it?
Today, wasn't it?
Isn't it good working with different people?
Actual professionals.
So professional, yes.
I'm going to just pick up that tea again. Like, I'm not
Okay
getting
then,
involved in this one.
while the lawyers rehuddle outside with Alexander, we'll take a break. More of The Couch coming up. Thank you for being part of the show this year, and we'll probably see one of you or both of you very soon, hopefully. We'll take a break. More of The Couch next. Welcome back to The Couch. It's always a good time to have a bit of fun and a bit of humour. So we invited Nick and Frankie back, guys. Thank you and welcome back. What have you got for us today?
So, Nick, we're back on the couch again.
And Frankie,
again.
it feels great.
It does feel
I
great.
like the sit-down comedy thing.
I do too. But,
Stand-up comedy gets really boring.
Listen, I've been a bit frustrated the last few times I've been on this show, right? Well, I never get to finish a song. It's because of you. You never let me finish the song. You always, with your little interruptions there, I never finish the song. But I've worked out a plan today.
Take your ticket, pay
No. I've worked out a plan today.
All right.
We're going to do a song that we did, you know, when we first started performing?
Oh, yeah.
And in order to get work, we used to perform in the footy clubs in the
Yes,
country,
that's
and we
right,
used to do like a 3-hour show.
Yeah, that was all.
And we used to finish off with a song that used to bring the whole crowd together.
Yeah.
Remember it was called Have Another Beer, Boys?
Oh, we can't sing that one here.
We can't sing that one. We can do the chorus, but we can't do the verses.
Oh, okay.
Right, so the chorus went like this. Here we go. You ready?
Ready.
Have another beer, boys. Have a drink with us. We gotta get more beer down, cause we haven't had enough. We gotta keep on drinking, cause drinking is our game. And we won't stop until we drop and we can't get up again.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, all right.
That was good.
The crowd goes nuts.
That was nice. That was a nice chorus. But we used to do, you know, we used to do a verse for all the main characters of the footy club.
Weirdos sometimes.
Yeah, and that was funny.
That was
And that
very
was
funny.
dirty as well.
So
we couldn't do that.
It was un-PC.
But, for example, we could do a, like on this couch
Yep.
here, so we could do a verse for Fred.
Oh, yeah, let's
we
do
can
that.
do that. We can do that. Here we go. Now Fred is over yonder.
He's over there.
He is the man in charge.
He is.
He's got it all together and commands like an army sarge. He always looks resplendent.
He does.
From his head down to his toes. But underneath that TV desk, he wears no underclothes. Oh, wow. Surely he wears some kind of underclothing in that position.
I've been a biker for 41 years and I'm frightened to look.
Yeah, well, there's some things, Nick the Noise, that are best left for the eyes of significant others.
That's
I'll
not
tell
us,
you
is
that.
it?
No, it's not us.
Because you can't unring a bell.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. See, we'd do things like that, right?
Yeah.
So then we would do like, we'll pick another person like Sonia.
Sonia,
the floor manager. So we do a verse for Sonia. Shall we do a verse for Sonia?
Yeah.
All right,
Sonia,
here we
how
go.
you going, Sonia? All right.
Now Sonia's at the ready, 'cause she controls the floor.
She does?
She loves when Nick is on the show. He's the one that she adores. She always loves to hear Nick's sound. His crow sound. I'll do that bit again.
Right.
She loves to hear Nick's sound when he does the crow. So here it is just one more time. Then please stop pestering us.
Sonia!
See how I'm personalising?
Sonia, you crow's here.
So have another beer, boys. Have a drink with us. We gotta get more beer down, 'cause we haven't had enough. We gotta keep on drinking, 'cause drinking is our game. And we won't stop until we drop and we can't get up again.
Yeah.
Whoa, see,
All
there
right.
we go. See, it went like that. It was really good. We could do another verse.
All right.
We could do a verse for the unsung hero of the Couch program.
Who would that be?
Young Adrian.
Oh, Adrian in the control room.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Adrian in the
never
country.
see Adrian.
Never see Adrian, you see. But we could do a verse. Now, I reckon that Fred, he keeps Adrian in a dungeon during the week and only lets him out on the weekend to do the show.
That
That's what I
reminds
reckon.
me of the witch from Hansel and Gretel.
Does it really?
I've got Adrian in the oven.
So this one is for Adrian.
Adrian,
There we go. Now Adrian is the quiet one. He never says a boo.
Never.
He's really shy and quiet. And a little handsome too. Now you gotta watch the quiet ones. It's very often said. 'Cause when he's had a drink or two, he wears his pants around his head. Oh, have another beer, boys. Have a drink with us. We gotta get more beer down, 'cause we haven't had enough. We gotta keep on drinking, 'cause drinking is our game. And we won't stop until we drop and we can't get up again. Yeah,
And
we won't stop until we drop and we can't get up again.
Sonia's winding us up. Sonia, we're not done yet.
That was good. Let's see now, for the first time ever in the last sort of few
9
months,
years?
I and we have finished a song.
Oh,
Nick
right.
Denoise.
Yeah.
That was very
Yeah,
good.
very nice. Thank
I'm
you,
proud
yeah.
of you, Nick
Oh,
Denoise.
we'll go in the book of records.
Anyway, it's back to Fred.
Back to Fred.
Back to Fred, and we'll be back another time.
Thank you very much, Nick and Frankie. It's been a pleasure having you on the show this year, and please support them. If you'd like to book them, go to our website, of course, which is thecouch.com.au, www in front of it, and we'd love to put you in touch with Nick and Frankie. Thank you very much. That is it. We're going to take a break, play us out to the break, and we'll see you next year. Thank you for being on the couch.
So you got this all together now, Nick.
I
can
have.
see that you're into this now.
I like
And
this
you know
sit-down
what?
couch thing.
I'm really impressed that you can still remember this song, because it's been like, it must be at least
1939?
Whatever it was. We haven't done this song since we've been doing the footy clubs. We
That's
don't
right,
do that
yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
So here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Well, have another beer, boys. Have a drink with us. We gotta get more beer down, 'cause we haven't had enough. We gotta keep on drinking, 'cause drinking is our game.
And
we won't stop until we drop and we can't get up
I'm glad you know
again.
the words to the song.
Yes, we won't stop until we drop and we can't get up again.
Connect with The Couch online through Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
The City of Vincent has got another fantastic film festival coming up. They do a great job with it. We've got a very special guest in today, Suzanne Warner, of course, Councillor Suzanne Warner from the City of Vincent. Talking to her is our very own Nisha. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Fred. It's always wonderful to have you on the couch, Suzanne. How are you today?
Not too bad, thank you.
Excellent. Now, you were involved in a lot, being a councillor at the City of Vincent and also the Revelation Perth International Film Festival.
That's the one, yes. And there's this magic time of the year when we bring the two together. I hasten to say this predates me being a councillor, so I didn't create this as a councillor. This has been happening with the City of Vincent for quite some years. But I think this is year 8 where we've partnered the Revelation Festival with the City of Vincent Film Project, and we're able to make 3 great short films every single year.
Fantastic. And it is based in City of Vincent, so it focuses on historical information, is that correct?
Yeah, they're all going to be about 10-minute non-fiction. So they have to have a link to Vincent. And what that link is, you can interpret that in all kinds of ways. You could do a very historical look at someone or something, or you could do something that's a bit more cultural, or there are so many different ways you can take this. We had one film a few years ago that was all about all the letterboxes.
Oh, wow.
In Vincent. So you can imagine in 50 years' time looking back going, this is how they had letterboxes.
So the art of storytelling never dies, does it?
No. And you're never going to run out of stories.
Excellent. So this has been going for 8 years. There's been some fantastic projects. What are you hoping to see this year? Do you think, are the ideas getting bigger and better?
They are, and I get sent the submissions and I go, oh yeah, I want that one. And then they send me another one. Oh, I want that one. And so if I had my way, we'd
fund them all because I want to capture all of these stories. So that's the really hard thing, and I have to work with the group to sort of work out which ones we're going to pursue.
Yeah, so tell us, what's some of the criteria? Because I'm sure a lot of people are really interested in getting involved.
Well, there's a lot of current issues that we're looking at, such as we've had some trees taken down, which has been quite controversial. So really love to explore what's happening with that. We've got some really quirky places like the Pickle District. I'd really like to find out more about that. And then we've got historical things such as in the past we've done the Lunar Cinema, or we've got people who meet every morning at Beatty Park, or some older ladies who got together to rediscover their days of ballet.
Oh, I love
So
it.
there's so many things you can do here.
Oh, that's fantastic. And in terms of age-wise, like, is there a limit or a starting point of age, or can young people, really young people?
It's really aimed towards people who are starting out in the industry.
Okay.
And when I say that, I've had people who were in their 70s contact me and go, "We've never made a film, but we're not young."
It's never too late.
And that was the answer. It doesn't matter. And we're here we help you. We give you cash. We give you $7,000 cash. We give you $1,000 credit for equipment hire, and we mentor you through making this film.
Wow.
So that we can premiere it in July of next year at our event.
Oh, wonderful. So it's a learning opportunity.
Exactly.
Oh, brilliant.
It's a learning opportunity. It's also becomes a historical asset for the city.
Okay, and how is this linked to Revelation?
So it's the Rev team who are helping you put it together, and then our closing night of our July event is when we screen it, and then we will help you look at what you want to do with it next. Do you want to take it to festivals around the world? There's been one particular film that has gone to, I think we're pushing 200 festivals around the world. The World Health Organization recently picked it up to screen it at a special event in Amsterdam. So these stories have got legs. They can go anywhere.
Brilliant. So you're really creating pathways and opportunities for people that otherwise wouldn't be there. This is amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And we're really proud to do that.
Yeah. So how do people get involved? Where do they go?
If you go to our website, there's the City of Vincent website and the Revelation website. We'll sort of point you to the right spot, and you can fill in the submission form and send it in. The deadline for that is 13th of November. We've got an information session happening next Wednesday. That's all on the website as well.
Excellent.
And by all means, just reach out and ask questions. So we'll go through the submissions, we'll work out which ones we think have got legs, we'll talk to those filmmakers, and then we'll narrow it down, and then we'll get rolling.
So if you are in the film industry or looking to get in more so with this project, Suzanne is the lady to get to know, because she's involved. For years you've been involved with Revelation, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm losing track. It's been so long. Yeah, there's lots of things on the go. Yeah,
fantastic. So City of Vincent Film Project, you've got till 13th of November. Where else what else are you up to? Because you're such a busy lady.
I'm in post-production for a feature. I'm in pre-production for a feature.
Goodness.
There's a few short films on the go, and I'm putting together the WA Screen Culture Awards as we speak.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Suzanne, you're making me tired just listening to everything you've got on. But of course, check out our website for more detailed information. But your website, one more time, just for those.
Revelationfilmfest.org.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Suzanne. We'll look forward to having you back on the couch in 2025.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'll see you at a festival too very soon.
I'll see you at the movies.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Now, of course, if you missed any of that, you can go to thecouch.com.au or our Facebook page as well. But for now, it's back to you, Fred.
Thank you very much to Nisha and to Councillor Suzanne Warner, of course, from the City of Vincent, doing great things. They've always supported the arts at the City of Vincent. I know even before Susie was there, Susie was doing a lot of work through them as well. So well done, Susie. Keep keeping up the good work when it comes to young people wanting to work in this industry. $7,000. If that's not enough of a reason to get involved, what is? We'll take a very quick break. I've got to go and apply myself. $7,000, eh? What could I do with that? We'll take a break. More of The Couch coming up after this.
Connect with The Couch online through Facebook, Instagram and YouTube.
Welcome back to The Couch. Nice to have your company. Dr. Paula Smith, expert communication and training. That is what she does with her company. Today is our last segment of the year. She's been with us all year. She's got some amazing books to talk about and more. Over to you, Nisha.
Thank you so much, Fred. Welcome back to The Couch, Dr. Paula Smith. Thanking you, Nisha. Now, during the course of the year, we've spoken about many different types of intelligences, but today we're talking about presentation intelligence. What is it?
Presentation intelligence, and yes, we have talked about loads of different intelligences. I think we've talked about emotional intelligence, culture intelligence, IQ. So presentation intelligence, which is my whole world. So it's also my trademark as well. But presentation intelligence is the art, science and practice of powerful presenting. But it's so much more than public speaking it's not public speaking 101. It's about leadership from the front of the room, but in a business or organisational context.
Oh, wonderful. It's so important to capture your audience, and that's not just with words, is it?
No, not at all. So presentation intelligence, it's about the art and the science of the practice. So the art is that beautiful dance that presenters do with their slides, or how they move around the stage, or how they use their vocal variety. And there is a science behind powerful presenting as well. And so the science is really things like how much can a brain take at any one moment? Where exactly in a presentation should you be putting your key messages, for instance? And also, what strategies can you use to help your audience remember your messages? And then, of course, you have the practice, and no speakers get better at speaking without the practice.
So why is it so important to master your presentation intelligence?
Well, in every workplace now, any work employee is expected to perhaps facilitate a meeting, speak in a virtual meeting, perhaps address the team, speak to the board, speak at a conference, and in many instances even do a TED Talk. So these are skills that aren't just nice to have skills, they're critical skills now in almost every workplace. And it also increases visibility. If you have the confidence to stand up and speak out, you're much more visible. And we all know that the more visible you are, the more opportunities will open up for you.
Yeah, actions rather than words, right? So if you're able to see someone, you're more likely to trust them.
Yeah, well, it's perceived credibility. So when you're standing up there speaking, obviously it's nice to have that perfect credibility, but it's also that perceived credibility as well.
Excellent. And probably do you feel that sometimes people are more approachable if they're able to present, speak clearly, and then, follow up with actions?
Yeah, so I think when people listen to somebody speaking, they feel like they get to know them if the person is speaking well, and they feel like they get to know them with just really one touch point. We have a very busy marketing place now, and sometimes it takes 15, 20 touch points for someone to get to trust them, like on social media, for instance. But when you're speaking in front of a live audience, it's one touch point, and people will get to know them and trust them and like them almost instantly. And that's pretty powerful in today's noisy business environment.
Now, you've written a number of publications that focus on presentation intelligence, and it is trademarked, like you said, this is your specialist area.
It is indeed.
Would you be able to indulge us with maybe some tips for our audience? If maybe you've got a presentation coming up in a few weeks, what are some key tips?
Some key tips. Well, I'll do the magic 3. So number 1, no more speeches. So it's not public speaking, it's presenting. And presenting, or powerful presenting, is about having relevant conversations from the front of the room. So there still have to be prepared and guided presentations and conversations, but definitely no speeches. No one gets inspired but this word perfect speech. Number 2, use a structure. So stop winging it. Use an evidence-based, proven structure to prepare, to plan, design and deliver your presentation. Number 3, understand what's happening in your body when it comes to nerves. Sometimes people get themselves in a real state when they can feel those nerves coming on, but if they understand what's actually happening to their body and their brain, then they can start using strategies to overcome or to work with those nerves so they don't get in the way of a really good presentation.
Excellent. So the mirror in is the mirror out in some ways. Can we talk about how to curb those nerves? Do you have any tips for that?
And, well, we have this thing in our brain, a little part of our brain called the amygdala. And once we're under a little bit of threat or stress, the amygdala kicks in and it hijacks us. Hence, it's called the amygdala hijack. And it feels like our executive brain doesn't operate anymore. In other words, our brains go to mush. And so just by using simple strategies strategies like slowing everything down by breathing. Breathing is number one. Visualisation as well also helps. A lot of elite athletes use visualisation for high performance. And self-talk, a little bit of talk in the morning is like, I've got this, you know, this is a gift to the audience. There's nothing to be nervous about. No one's really thinking about me. They're thinking about themselves and what they're getting out of it. So a lot of the times it's our mindset playing tricks of us. No one was ever born terrified about speaking. It's a learnt behaviour.
So talking to yourself nicely in the mirror in the morning can be helpful as well.
With every part of our life, not just in presenting.
Excellent. Now, Fred was, I could see in the background, reading your books very thoroughly.
Oh, very good.
He's very learned there.
This one here, I'm going to use this because I want to be a presenter.
Excellent.
On radio, I think.
I don't know, do you think they'd take him on radio?
Nah, I probably don't have the skills.
So, Fred, the one you were holding up there, though, that is one of the key publications. That one sold very well, hasn't it? 'Cause it's 52 very clear rules.
Yeah, or principles rather than the rules. It does say rules, but they're definitely principles. Don't ever use 52 in all one presentation. You'd exhaust yourself and the audience.
I would struggle to remember 52, but...
but yes, no, that one is very popular. In fact, I use it as a textbook in all my presentation skills programs as well.
Fantastic. Let's touch on that really quickly because you do work one-on-one with clients and you do group workshops as well. What's available if I want to improve my
Yes, I do. Every month I do run a public program on my property up in the Perth Hills. I do a lot of work with private clients as well, and I do heaps of work in the organisations and government departments with their key people too.
Fantastic. So glad we have got Dr. Paula Smith out there helping our corporates and individuals as well articulate. Where do they find out more if they want to get in touch with you?
Just go straight to my website, which is paulasmith.com.au, or pick up the phone. I'm very old school. I still like to talk to people on the telephone.
Very, very friendly, as you can see as well. So she'll have a good conversation with you. Thank you so much, Paula. We'll look forward to having you back on the couch soon.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Okay, if you've missed any of that at all, you go to thecouch.com.au or our Facebook page. We'll have all the details there. Back to you, Fred.
Thank you very much. A quick question for you, Paula.
Fred always has a question.
Without notice here. How can you help people? I know we're talking about a business side of things, but on a personal level, what sort of things come out of your ability to train people to improve their life? Where can they improve their skills in normal day life? For those people going, how can I get some help? What can you do for me?
Are you talking about in the presenting?
Any field. Where do your courses? Do they just help people in a business, in radio? Where can people use those skills in normal life?
My clients are so diverse. So some people will come along if they just need help being able to articulate their message. So it might be communication skills at work. A lot of clients come along with presentation skills because it's needed at work, and they're losing sleep at night. But all of these skills, there's all science-based around influential communication. So in every area of your life, things that we use or they would learn in a standard course.
Say you're managing staff, right? As a manager, you have to talk to your staff. And some people aren't confident, but they're great managers, but they just don't get the people side of it. Your course, your ability to give them some training may improve them in the general way that they communicate.
Well, they're skills, and people underestimate the skills of high-level or influential communication. And even when it comes to your kids as well, how to influence them to empty the dishwasher. So every area of your life, and they're life skills, and they're critical skills for both work and life when it comes to high-level communication.
There you go. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Dr. Paula can help you with all sorts of things. Even in your everyday life, you might find some benefit in communicating with other people. Thank you for being part of the couch. We love having you here.
Thank you. I have loved being part of it once again.
And we hope you're back next year. Dr. Paula Smith, please support her, look after her, and go and get her help in helping you as well. We'll take a break. More of the couch coming up right after this. See you then.
Connect with the couch online through Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Welcome back to The Couch. It's always a pleasure to have amazing people that do an amazing job in the community, helping our elderly and senior Australians stay in their own home and get that independence that they desperately want. Today we've got a couple of wonderful ladies in to talk about Home Instead, a great new service. Over to you, Nisha.
Thank you so much, Fred. Yes, we have Catherine and Michelle from Home Instead. Welcome to The Couch.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks
for having us.
As we age, there's so many benefits, aren't there, mentally and physically, to be able to stay in your own home, the home you've maybe brought your family up in, or just where you're comfortable in general.
Yes, certainly. Yeah.
So, Catherine, tell us about Home Instead. What is it, and also what services do you provide?
So, Home Instead is a home care provider. So, we put services in, as you say, to keep seniors well supported as they're ageing at home and staying where they want to be, where they're comfortable. So, home care services range anything from a little bit of personal care, which could be anything from having somebody just in the home while you're having a shower, to obviously having assistance to wash and dry your hair. We look after gardening, cleaning, meal support. There's an array of services that are available to help our seniors stay safe and well at home.
Wonderful. So all of our seniors, you mentioned a continuum there in terms of anything from just, I guess, a light assistance to more intense. How can seniors access this service? What's the eligibility criteria?
So Home Instead can support anybody on a private basis, and we are a private company, but we do support people that are receiving government funding through home care packages. To be eligible for home care packages, you'd need to contact My Aged Care, and the eligibility criteria is really anybody, typically from age 65, or for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, it's from age 50.
Okay, excellent. And now, Michelle, it's really like the approach, the human approach is so important. Tell us what kind of differentiates Home Instead perhaps from other providers.
Yeah, so we focus more on a relationship-based service for our clients. So when we go out and we meet with our clients, we sit with them, we find out what is important to them to match up a caregiver, match up the services that they require. We will sit with them and do a comprehensive care plan. We find out what is important to them, what their likes, their dislikes are, what hobbies they've had, what their past history was, and then we can come away, match them up with a caregiver. And we've got that continuity of care as well, so we know that a caregiver who's going in on a regular basis, on like the same day, the same time to do them services, they will notice any changes with our clients. So we're more relationship than task based.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fantastic. We have doctors on this show that talk about, loneliness. You know, when you hear you talking about connection, having the same service provider, that familial person is lovely.
We want our clients, they build that trusting relationship. We want them to be friends. We want them to trust who's coming into their home. Obviously, it's their home. They've got to have, they need to feel comfortable and safe, protected. And it's welfare as well, isn't it? Making sure that their welfare is priority.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, so in terms of guidance, because I know one of the obstacles may be proactivity in this space, so there may be some people that need assistance at home but might be like, I don't want somebody new in my house. But what are some of the obstacles, and I guess how do you get through them?
Shall I go?
Yeah.
So when I go into clients, we make sure that the client knows that we're going into their home to support them, promote their independence and to work alongside them, so they know we're not coming in, we don't take over. It's a consumer directed model that we work under, so it's all consumer directed. They tell us when they want their service, what the tasks they want doing. We will go in and we will provide that for them. If we know that there's something that they can do for themselves, we encourage that as much as possible.
Excellent.
Because clients don't want us to come in and take over. Independence is extremely important to our clients.
So important to feel empowered, right? I think
course,
that reaches across all cultures and all genders as well. Beautiful. And in terms of activities, what types of activities can Home Instead kind of engage with and to improve social connection?
Yeah, definitely. Do you know what? True story, I was contacted by an ACAT assessor. Won't divulge into all that, it'll take too long. But she was concerned. She said she's meeting lots of people who are a little bit fed up with some of the home delivered meals, and they wanted to find a provider that was able to go into the home and actually prepare a meal with with our clients and enjoy eating that meal with clients. And that's something that homes that we encourage our caregivers to do that. So to stay engaged, it might be a recipe perhaps that family has cooked for generations. So to be able to keep doing that and then enjoy that meal together. So something really as basic as that. We also have a really wide variety of group programs that people can choose to dip in and out of. So if you're somebody that's enjoyed going out and socialising, we can still support with that. Or it might be that you want your caregiver to just take you to your local shops, browse the shops, do a bit of shopping, pick up some groceries, and then just stay and enjoy a coffee. So really, like Michelle said, it's about what's right for our clients. They're in the driving seat. We're just providing a good menu of choice for them to choose from.
Yeah, I really enjoy hearing about this relationship-based model. Very empowering, and it sounds very personalised as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, so one of our caregivers, she started this up, didn't she, a few months ago? So she was out in the field for many years, and she could identify where that need was. So she runs that programme from
and it's recently won an award, I think, as well.
It did. We just won an award. Yes.
Fantastic. A sign of a good organisation that there's continuous improvement, that feedback's getting through. What's some of the best advice you could give some of our audience members out there that are looking to engage with a provider?
Yeah, and you know what, maybe it might be for a family member who's looking as well. So we're not just talking to the people that might be thinking about care for themselves, but if you're concerned, or maybe you're struggling to support a member of your family, there is help out there. Like I say, private services, Home Instead can support. We can normally get care in place within 24 hours if needed. But if you're seeking government support, which I always encourage, then don't delay is my biggest advice. The cogs are slow to turn, particularly at the moment. So jump on board, find out some information. Home Instead can support with information. Jump onto the My Aged Care website as well. It's very comprehensive, slightly overwhelming at times, but all the information is out there. And like I say, just if the least that you do is register with My Aged Care, that's a good way to get started.
And we can help. We can come into the home, can't we, with clients, and we can help them with that registration process.
Oh, wonderful.
And
That's
navigate
good.
that process.
So we can help them prepare the important questions, how to get through to the My Aged Care, all of the complexities that arise.
Fantastic.
We could sit all afternoon and talk about this.
Look, and I can sense the comfort and the energy with both of you. So if that's anything to go by how comfortable your organisation is, absolutely, and the approach really important. Thank you, ladies, for coming on the show today. I'm sure you've provided some very good information. However, that website, just one more time.
homeinstead.com.au.
Excellent.
Or My Aged Care would be myagedcare.gov.au.
Excellent.
Or 1-800-200-422.
I can find both of you. You're very comfortable there. Okay, thank you so much for coming on board, and we'll look forward to having you back on the show, perhaps to talk about a few other things as well.
That'd be lovely. Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Of course, if you've missed any of that, you can go to thecouch.com.au or our Facebook page. Back to you, Fred.
Thank you very much to Catherine and Michelle. What a wonderful service. For years, people have been going into nursing homes and saying, I don't want to be locked up. Now you can get all the good things that you want, all the services, you can get them at home by just contacting Home Instead, and you get that independence at home. Well done. And can I just do one more thing? Please support us on The Couch by going to thecouch.com.au. Follow all our segments, follow all our shows online as well. 2 more shows coming up after this week. That is it for today. Thanks for all the hard-working crew that have come in today. Thanks to you for watching at home. We look forward to your company next week for our second last show. We'll leave you today with Cade DeLuca and Hopelessly Devoted to You. Oh, why do we need Cade when I can sing it so perfectly? See you next week, Australia. Bye-bye.
Guess mine is not the first heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. I'm not the first to know there's just no getting over you. just a fool who's willing to sit around and wait for you. But baby, can't you see there's nothing else for me to do? I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you're pushing my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Oh, I'm hopelessly devoted to you. My head is saying, fool, forget him. My heart is saying, don't let go. Hold on till the end, that's what I intend to do. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you're pushing my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Oh, I'm hopelessly devoted to you.
This episode of The Couch is proudly supported by Retrovision. Shop with the confidence that you're getting the best price on offer. And Safety Compliance Global, taking care of all your safety requirements. Thank you for supporting local.